which is going to be a huge and immense benefit for the whole health sector and to our community as well.
All those factors contribute to the quality and increase the quality of the medical education.
The suggested 1,000-seated auditorium will cater the large gatherings.
التنمية كلمة تحتاج إلى الترجمة على أرض الواقع بمشاريع حقيقية تنتشل البلاد والعباد من وطأة التأخر عن الركب العالمي. لا بديل عن ذلك، فهي سبيل لنهضة مجتمعات وتخليصها من الجهل والفقر والبطالة. هذه المشاريع لها روادها وأصحابها، فما تقوم به حكومة المملكة العربية السعودية هو تنفيذ حقيقي لرؤى التنمية المستدامة تعداها ليصبح بالفعل إعماراً للأرض.
ومن أحياها كأنما أحيا الناس جميعا. اليوم راح نغطي لكم تغطية مميزة وتفاصيل كثير، تعالوا معي.
سريلانكا التحفة الطبيعية بجغرافياتها، تعتمر منذ حوالي 4 سنوات أسوأ أزمة اقتصادية للبلاد منذ عهد الاستقلال، تراجع معدلات النمو الاقتصادي وتفاقم في معدلات الفقر، حتى يخشى المسؤولون هناك من سقوط أكثر من نصف سكان الدولة في معدلات فقر شديدة، الدولة التي يبدو سكانها أكثر من 22 مليون نسمة. الحكومة السعودية قدمت دعما كبيرا فاق 187 مليون ريال سعودي للنهوض بالقطاع التعليمي والصحي في آن واحد. مدينة سبارة غاموا لها نصيب مع قصة نجاح جديدة.
Okay, well, talking about the number of beneficiaries, currently the faculty accommodates like 480 students, and we are planning to intake like 108 students for this year. And I feel that with the infrastructure that we are going to have with the Saudi Fund development in future, we have planned to focus up to 150 students in the coming year. Yeah, to talk about more on that, firstly I will mention about the infrastructure. The huge massive achievement that we are going to get from the Saudi Fund development would be our own professorial training unit, because with the advancement of our professorial unit, we are going to have our own professorial unit which is going to be educating and helping our clinical training, and it will be enhancing and helping the teaching hospital Ratnapura, which is going to be a huge and immense benefit for the whole health sector and to our community as well. And secondly, we know that we are going to have several developments, like we are going to have a huge library, canteen, and our own hostels, which is going to benefit like more than 500 students, and some few recreational activities as well. So apart from the educational support, it is going to be a huge benefit for our students to impart themselves in their extracurricular activities as well. So these are the major benefit we are going to get from the Saudi Fund development.
سريلانكا بحاجة إلى المزيد من الأطباء بحسب تقرير أجرته وكالة فيتش عام 2016، حيث يوجد طبيب واحد لكل 1100 شخص في البلاد، في حين يبلغ المتوسط في العالم 670 شخصا لنفس العدد من الأطباء، ما جعل هذا المشروع أولوية وطنية. فبوشر العمل بتأسيس المدينة الطبية المتكاملة من كلية ومشفى جامعي في عام 2019.
When the university first decided on to establish a faculty of medicine at Sabaragamuwa, there was a negotiation with the Saudi Fund for Development to obtain the loan and achieve the funds to develop the infrastructure as well as other facilities. So this particular project is very important for the Faculty of Medicine to develop and totally complete the Faculty of Medical. So that is the impact to the society. It will be benefit for the society. Will be produce a number of undergraduates, medical undergraduates with time once this project is totally completed. Around 2017, the first negotiations was initiated. In 2019, the loan agreement was signed between the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the officials of the Sri Lankan, including the university. Then there was a little bit of a delay due to the COVID as well as the financial crisis of the country. Now everything has been finalized. The designs has been finalized and approved. Through Saudi Fund for Development, through this loan, a lot of infrastructure development will be there. As an example, the buildings will come and lecture hall furniture, certain amount of the laboratory items, which is important for the undergraduate teaching as well as for the post. In addition to that, through this project, Saudi Fund for Development, we are getting the professorial unit. So a certain number of equipment, which high-tech equipment will be also purchased through this Saudi Fund for Development, which will be very, very important for the smooth functioning and quality output of this project. As a whole, when it's fully completed, the project is fully completed, the faculty can accommodate a minimum of 150 students per year. So altogether that's around 700 students will be there. When you're talking about the department wise, actually averagely the batch contains about 100 to 120 maximum students. So all these facilities will be utilized by those students.
اشتمل المشروع على تشييد مباني الكلية بما في ذلك مبنى المحاضرات ومبنى المكتبة ومبنى المرحلة ما قبل السريرية والمقصف والمنطقة ومبان أخرى، بالإضافة إلى إنشاء شبكة الطرق الداخلية وبناء مضخات المياه والخزانات الرئيسية وشبكة الأنابيب ونظام معالجة الصرف الصحي وأعمال الكهرباء وسكن الموظفين وسكن الطلبة.
Firstly, as medical students, it's very important to have a proper curriculum which is approved by the higher authorities, which is taught to us by a highly qualified and a well-experienced teaching staff. So we experience that in this faculty. And also, as undergraduates in this faculty, we get the opportunity to face undergraduate research symposiums and to do researches. By those things, we get the opportunity for the undergraduates to do innovative ideas and to give thought to their innovative ideas. And also, in medical student life, the most important factor is clinical exposure. The Faculty of Medicine, Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka is affiliated to Teaching Hospital Ratnapura, where we get the exposure to a huge variety of patient turnover per day with huge variety of clinical cases experienced even for one day. So also there's a highly dedicated teaching staff in Teaching Hospital Ratnapura which are very ready to give us a proper clinical exposure and clinical teaching. So all those factors contribute to the quality and increase the quality of the medical education provided to us in Faculty of Medicine, Sabaragamu University of Sri Lanka. Although all the above mentioned factors affect to the quality of education, the main factor that increases the quality is the facilities available in the faculty. Currently we are having auditoriums, tutorial rooms and many cafeterias and hostels, but still the most important thing for a final year medical education is professorial units. A professorial unit and a paraclinical building along with a huge auditorium which can accommodate nearly 1,000 students and a hostel which can accommodate 500 students are supposed to be given to us by the Saudi Development Fund. These facilities are not available in almost many of the other faculties in Sri Lanka. So if we get all those facilities from the Saudi Development Fund, from the help of them, I believe one day Faculty of Medicine, Sabaragamu University of Sri Lanka will reach a peak and will be able to generate a successful generation of doctors to the country.
الحكومة السريلانكية وضعت خطة تنموية أطلقت عليها رؤية 2025 تطمح من خلالها إلى تحسين الخدمات الاجتماعية ورفع كفاءة التعليم ورفع مستوى الرعاية الصحية كجزء لا يتجزأ من أجندتها التنموية، حيث أشارت منظمة الصحة العالمية إلى أن كثافة أعداد الأطباء لكل 100,000 نسمة عالمياً لا يتماشى مع المعدلات في سريلانكا. إنشاء كلية الطب بجامعة سبارغاموا هو خطوة نحو رفع كفاءة التعليم العالي عن طريق زيادة معدلات الالتحاق بالجامعات.
In my point of view, there are various factors which affect the quality of medical education in Sri Lanka. But among them, there are two main factors which affect vastly to maintain the quality of education medical faculties. First one is well-designed curriculum. We follow a curriculum which designed by experts and approved by all the higher authorities which govern the medical education in Sri Lanka. And the second factor is the clinical exposure. As a Faculty of Medicine Sabaragamu, we are affiliated to the Ratnapura Teaching Hospital, which considered as the main hospital outstation in Sri Lanka. And it has 1,000 bed occupancy and all the facilities which should consist of, yes, as a budding medical faculty, we are gaining the infrastructures yet, but there are a lot more to build here. So as we know, buildings which are proposed through the South Development Fund hold a crucial part in establishing the academic infrastructures in the Sabaragamu Medical Faculty. The most important thing is the upcoming professorial unit building, which will cater the comprehensive training in well-occupied unit, which consists of modern technology and well-trained staff, while the preclinical buildings will cater the preclinical subjects in both theoretical and practical aspects. And the other thing is the upcoming library will fulfill the essential need of students in Sabaragamu Medical Faculty. The suggested 1,000-seated auditorium will cater the large gatherings like student forums, education conferences, exhibitions likewise. And the suggested hostel, which consists with 500 student occupancy, will benefit the Sabaragamu students vastly, because we have students from all over the country.
إنشاء مرافق الرعاية الصحية ذات المعايير العالمية يجب أن يكون مصحوباً بوجود أهل الاختصاص في الرعاية الصحية من مدربين ومن ذوي الكفاءة في الدولة، ما جعل الجامعة والتي تأسست عام 1996 تشرع في تنفيذ المشروع الذي كان مختلفاً عليه قبل ذلك. مدينة راتنابورا التابعة لمقاطعة سبارا-غاموا تضم مستشفى تعليميا، وهو المستشفى التعليمي التابع لكلية الطب والمستشفى الرئيسي في المقاطعة بأكملها. يتميز بخدمات طبية نوعية للمرضى ومرافقيهم، كما يوفر طاقم التدريس الممتد ذو الكفاءة وبرنامجا تدريبيا سريريا ممتازا لطلبة الكلية. من أولى أولويات التنمية الشاملة انتشال الأفراد والمجتمعات من بؤر الفقر والمرض، من خلال توفير قطاع خدمي متقدم ومستدام، وهو ما حرصت حكومة المملكة العربية السعودية على تبنيه، فتمت ترجمته واقعاً يعيشه الناس هنا في سريلانكا منذ بدء التعاون قبل أكثر من 4 عقود. ليكون إجمالي ما قدمته المملكة من دعم للمجتمع السريلانكي ما يفوق 386 مليون دولار في قطاعات الطرق والإنشاءات والصحة والري وتنمية المجتمع والتعليم العالي، وهو ما يجعل خطوات المملكة الحثيثة نحو ازدهار المجتمعات ترجمة فعلية لإعمار الأرض.